Good evening, family, and all praise to our Almighty Creator. I'm going to read this the way it is written. My voice is about to go out on me, so I want to get this out. Deuteronomy 32:12 through 21. The Almighty alone did lead him, and there was no strange God with him. He made him ride on the high places of the earth, and he did eat the fruitage of the field. And he made him to suck honey out of the crag, and oil out of the flinty rock, curd of kine and milk of sheep, with fat of lambs and rams of the breeds of Bashan, and he goats, with the kidney fat of wheat, and of the blood of the grape thou drinkest foaming wine. But Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked. Thou didst wax fat. Thou didst grow thick. Thou didst become gross. And he forsook the Almighty who made him, and contemned the rock of his salvation. They raised him to jealousy with strange gods. With abominations did they provoke him. They sacrificed unto demons. No gods, fake gods. Gods that they knew not. New gods that came up of late, which your fathers dreaded not. Of the rock that begot thee, or the Almighty who created thee, thou was unmindful, and didst forget the Almighty that bore thee. And the Almighty saw and spurned, because of the provoking of his sons and his daughters. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be. For they are a very froward generation, children in whom is no faithfulness. They have roused me to jealousy with a no God or a fake God. They have provoked me with their vanities. And I, the Almighty Creator, will rouse them to jealousy with a no people. I will provoke them with a vile nation. I'm going to start with this vile nation. Doesn't matter what country you go to within the United Nations of Heathens, and you ask, what is the most vile nation on the planet? They will say, you got it. I don't need to say it. Now this here, they have roused me to jealousy with a fake God. And I, the Almighty, will arouse them to jealousy with a no people, with a fake people. Let's get a couple different variations of this. Deuteronomy 32:21 from the Hebrew Names Version. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities. I will move them to jealousy with those who are not a people. Neanderthal. They're not people. Let's grab another witness. This is the King James Version. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is a fake God, and I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people, which are fake people. What's the most foolish nation out there? Don't need to answer that one. Let's get another witness. Excuse me. This is the New International Version. They made me jealous by what is a fake God. I will make them envious by those who are not a people. They're fake people. One more. And this is the book that I read out of also. It's the 1611 KJV. Deuteronomy chapter 32. And we'll scroll down here to 21. They have moved me to jealousy. That's a I. The J didn't come around until, I think, the 1600s. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not a God, a fake God. And I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people, fake people, Neanderthal, and all these other heathen things running around here. So the Most High dropped us into this nation and all over the earth and is provoking us to jealousy with people that are fake people. Okay? Anyone that was here before we got here, fake people, the enemy, not us, and I can go on and on and on. But I'm going to leave you with this, how I always say to separate. Isaiah 51:12. I, even I, the Almighty, am He that comforts thee. Consider who thou art, that thou wast afraid of mortal man, and of the Son of Man, who are withered as grass. I'm going to read that again. I, the Almighty Creator, that created everything that you can see, touch, and smell, and hear, and everything that you can't see, touch, smell, and hear. And the Creator of us, His children, and He that comforts us. Consider who thou art. What does that make us if our Creator is the Almighty Creator, and we're the direct descendants of Him? That thou wast afraid of mortal man, and I'm not going to go there, read between the lines, and of the Son of Man, who were withered as grass. I am going to leave you with separate from these people that are not people. That's all of them. The Europeans, the Chinese, the black Native Americans, all of them were here before we got here. We are the direct descendants of the Almighty Creator. Separate. Separate. Fear your Almighty Creator. And all praise to our Creator, the Almighty. Have a beautiful evening.